NFL. Week 9 predictions, my Week 9 NFL picks. And the games, it's Friday. The games are Sunday. I'm not in football. There's way too many goddamn college teams. Yeah, like the Wisconsin Badgers. But I don't even barely follow them. And yeah, I'm not into college football. I'm into the NFL and pro football. Some might think, well, why wouldn't I watch football? College football is football. And some think it's better. I disagree. I like the NFL better. And I spend basically a lot of all my Sundays during the football season, I spend dedicated to my Packers, watching every game of theirs. Also, I spend all day Sunday almost watching football. I'm not going to also spend all day Saturday watching football too. I got other things to do, other hobbies, other interests. The only way I'd watch college all day Saturday is if I was at a casino on a Saturday and I decide to bet on college games. But I don't do that really. I don't care to even bet on college football anymore. I did last year a little bit. But I don't care to bet on college anymore or follow it. I don't give a crap. I might watch some highlights of it on a sports center, but that's about it. These are my NFL week 9 already, everybody. Week 9 predictions. How's everybody's Friday? Obviously, I don't know how many of my subscribers are into the NFL or sports. If you are, awesome. If you're not, I don't really care. I'm going to do videos what I'm interested in. Is pro wrestling number one, and then sports. And video games are my other interests. So here we go, week 9. I'm sharing this video to my Twitter. Let me also share it on Instagram, because I do have a few friends on Twitter and Instagram I know are into the NFL and football. So I'll send them the video too. What everybody think last night, that game, the Texans, the Jets, that game was boring as hell. It was so boring. I turned it off. I got bored before halftime. I got so bored with it, I turned it off. I thought the Jets lost, but they ended up winning actually. Somehow. They actually won. The Jets, I think I can get the final score. But anyways, the Jets did win. Trying to share this on Instagram, so some of my Instagram friends maybe will come here and watch. So yeah, to me that game last night was boring as hell. Jets, Texans, it was really boring. I had to turn it off before halftime. If whoever follows the NFL, if you do, who's your favorite NFL team? What team do you support the most? I wasn't gonna go live today because no SmackDown reaction tonight for me. It's a taped SmackDown. Why should I react to a taped show? I know it's before Crown Jewel, but I'm still not gonna react to a taped show. But I will be on a live reaction, on a live video, just like I am right now. I'll be on a live reaction for Crown Jewel right before it starts. or 5-10 minutes before it starts. So let's see if I can get the final score. Yeah, Jets and Texans last night was 21-13. Jets won. I did see highlights. Davante Adams finally got a touchdown from Aaron Rodgers. Got a touchdown pass. Texans have a great running back, Joe Mixon. He did pretty well, but they still lost. I thought, as I'm looking at the stats here, I thought C.J. Stroud was supposed to be so damn good. He's not. He didn't look great. He didn't even look good hardly. Let's look at his stats. Again, C.J. Stroud, to me, the guy's overrated. Last year, he's pretty damn good. Not this year. Completion percentage was only 36.6% for C.J. Stroud last night. That's not good. Joe Mixon had 106 rushing yards and a touchdown. That's not bad. But C.J. Stroud, again, he's not a great quarterback to me. Maybe he'll get better. But last night he looked horrible. Against my Green Bay Packers, he couldn't do shit. I think he had under 60 or 80 passing yards. It was horrendous. Yeah, Texans, the whole game last night, they had a punt, then they had a fumble, then they had another punt. Good God. Passing, C.J. Stroud, 191 yards, 0 touchdown passes for him. So let's get to the Sunday NFL games. I gotta look them all up here on this NFL app that's moving really slow. So these Sunday games, I believe. These are Sunday games. By the way, the Steelers are on a bye. They're on a bye week. They're for week 9. Noon games on Sunday for week 9. Dallas Cowboys. Now I'm going to start the predictions and picks. Dallas Cowboys, Atlanta Falcons at noon. Atlanta 5-3. Dallas disappointing. Not a great record, 3-4. And they have a ton of talent. They should not be that bad. But Atlanta, Kirk Cousins, he's pretty damn good. But not in the playoffs. Kurt is not good. At Atlanta, I think it's at Atlanta. I believe. Let me see. Yeah, it's Dallas going to Atlanta. My prediction. If Cowboys don't win, they're in big trouble. 3-5. I'm going to say, I don't know, but I'm going to just go with Dallas Cowboys against the Falcons. But either team could win or lose. Denver Broncos at Baltimore Ravens. Ravens are 5-3. Denver 5-3 too. Denver will lose. I actually have the Broncos as my fantasy defense. I might not even play them Sunday. I don't know. But I might not want to play Detroit either as my fantasy defense because Detroit might actually get carved up by the Packers. They might not do well in Green Bay, their defense. They did lose their top defensive rusher, Aiden Hutchinson. But Baltimore Ravens win over Denver in Baltimore. Buffalo Bills, Miami Dolphins in Buffalo. Buffalo Bills win. Battle of two teams I don't give a crap about, and they're pretty horrible. Carolina Panthers 1-7, taking on New Orleans Saints 2-6 in Carolina. If I lived in Carolina or New Orleans, I would not even watch that game. Who the hell? God, Carolina. I feel bad for Carolina. If you're a Panthers fan, your team is horrible. Season's over. You're 1-7. I don't care if you win. You'll be 2-7. That's horrible. I don't know if David Carr is he not David? What's his name? Derek Carr. Is Derek Carr starting? I don't even know. But I'm gonna go with New Orleans Saints. Cincinnati Bengals, Las Vegas Raiders in Cincinnati. I'm gonna go with the Bengals. Bengals are not good. They're 3-5, but their season's not over. Raiders are 2-6. They're done. Stick a fork in the Raiders. Their season's over. They're not gonna make the playoffs either. Cleveland Browns at home against LA Chargers. The Chargers. But who knows? The Browns defeated the Ravens last Sunday. That was insane. That was shocking. That upset. Washington Commanders at New York Giants. I expect the Commanders to win. Probably destroy the Giants. The Giants are god awful. They're 2-4. Commanders are 6-2. They're one of the top teams in the NFC is the Commanders. They're up there with the Packers and the Lions, in my opinion, and the Eagles. Commanders win over the Giants. Patriots at Tennessee Titans. Titans are god awful. 1-6. New England's not good either. 2-6. One of these teams are gonna have 7 losses and barely 2 or 3 wins. I'm gonna go with Tennessee Titans win at home, but who the hell knows? Chicago Bears at Arizona Cardinals. Arizona's 4-4. Bears are 4-3. Bears, the defensive player, you should be embarrassed. You should be benched for celebrating before the Hail Mary. Celebrating and yelling at the fans in Washington, talking trash, and then you gave up a fucking Hail Mary, you dumb fuck. You tipped the ball to the receiver in back of the end zone by himself. Congrats to Washington for winning on that shocking Hail Mary that was good at the end of the game. Yeah, that might carry over. The Bears losing to a Hail Mary, that could ruin their whole season and carry over to the players. That loss is that's devastating. That's a devastating loss when you give up a Hail Mary. I'm going to go with Arizona Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr., I think, has a big game. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he scores a touchdown because he's on my fantasy team. Arizona Cardinals win. Philadelphia Eagles at home against the Jacksonville god-awful, horrible, Tony Khan-led Jaguars. Because Tony Khan's involved with the football team. I don't know what the hell he does, but he should not be involved. Stick to AEW. You don't know anything about football. Yeah, Jacksonville lost to my Packers last Sunday. Shouldn't have been that close, but we still won. That's all that matters. I'll talk about Jordan Love. He got injured, but hopefully maybe he'll play. I don't know. We don't really need him. Willis is damn good as a backup, I think. Jacksonville loses. to Philadelphia Eagles. Jacksonville's 2-6. They're horrible. And your dad, Tony Khan, should fire you from being on the Jaguars, whatever the hell you do. So Philadelphia wins probably by more than 10 points or more. Green Bay Packers, my team, go Pack, go against Detroit Lions in Lambeau Field. Green Bay, Detroit coming to Lambeau. Detroit's been damn good the last 2 years, 3 years. This year they're really good. They're 6-1. They're on top of the NFC North is Detroit. Jared Goff playing great. Other receivers playing really good. They have 2 really good running backs, Montgomery and Gibbs. Great running backs. Even though they got injuries on defense, Detroit has a great defense. They also have a damn good head coach, I think. This is going to be a fight. This is going to be a battle between the Lions and the Packers. Both teams have 6 wins. They're both first and second place in the NFC North. And who the hell would know? Who would think the NFC North is the best division in the NFL? Because all the teams have a winning record. This is tough. Packers without Jordan Love, they can win still. But I think they have injuries on defense. Cornerbacks are out. I think Alexander might be out for the Packers. Probably. Jordan Love with a groin injury. I don't think he'll play. But who knows? Jordan Love does play. It's not going to be good. He's not going to be able to run and get away from the defense coming at him. He's not going to be able to defend himself and get out of the way, throw the ball away. I don't know. It won't be good, I don't think. It's not good to be a quarterback playing with a groin injury. That is not smart. You shouldn't play. You should sit. I don't know how long he'll sit. If he doesn't play, maybe, I don't know, man. 2, 3, 4 weeks. Who knows? Sadly, Jordan Love got his knee fucked up in the first game. And now he has a groin injury. The receivers, I don't know who's going to play and who's not. Jaden Reed might not play. I think he's questionable, but the other receivers I think are going to play. Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, they'll probably play. Wicks will probably play. This is close, man. I don't want to pick against my Packers. I will not, but they could lose. Detroit is damn good. Detroit is the real deal. The Detroit Lions are the real deal. Last season, they should have defeated the 49ers in the playoffs. They were up by 16 or 18 points at halftime, I believe. Detroit last year in the playoffs against 49ers, you lost me a lot of money. You were up a lot of points at halftime, then you lost. That was horrible. Could have won me $200, but they lost. I'm still not over that, Detroit. I'm not over you losing to the 49ers. I'm not a fan of Detroit Lions, but I did bet on them to defeat the 49ers, and look what happened. It was a horrible loss by Detroit to the 49ers in the playoffs last year. In the NFC Championship, I believe. And the Packers should have defeated 49ers, in my opinion. They should have. So I'm going with Green Bay Packers at home. If I was betting, I don't know if I'd be confident enough to put a money line bet on the Packers. I'm not betting this Sunday, but next Sunday I will. I would do a lot of side bets on Detroit, Green Bay, but not a money line bet. A lot of side bets, probably. Josh Jacobs should have well over 50, 60 yards if you want to bet on that. He probably will have a rushing touchdown at least. So, final prediction, Packers over Detroit. Seattle Seahawks hosting LA Raiders. Seattle's the home team. Yeah, Rams are not good. Did I say Chargers or Rams? I don't know. But LA Rams are 3-4. They're not horrible. They're back in it. They're not dead yet. Seattle Seahawks are also not dead. They're 4-4. I'm gonna go with Seattle Seahawks at home over the Rams. Sunday night football, not Monday night. Sunday night Colts at Minnesota Vikings. Colts benched their quarterback because the guy decided to tap out. That was ridiculous. That was embarrassing. If you're an NFL player, you'd never do that and tap yourself out. That was embarrassing. I don't get it. He wasn't in enough shape. He had to tap out to get out of the game, to take a breather. Who knows? But that was a mistake by him. Because he's benched for Joe Flacco. Like 50-year-old Joe Flacco's replacing him. What the hell's that guy's name? Richardson? Yeah, he tapped himself out. It's on video. Check it out. He was in the game. He tapped himself out because he was too tired. That was embarrassing. So, yeah, Colts are not going to win. Colts at Minnesota Vikings. Vikings win. But if Colts have... Get that off. Stupid video. Some stupid ad started playing on the NFL app. Colts, I doubt win, but they do have Jonathan Taylor, really good running back. Vikings still win on Sunday Night Football over the Colts. Monday Night Football, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Kansas City Chiefs. Buccaneers have played pretty well. Buccaneers are 4-4. Kansas City Chiefs, a reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, are 7-0. Kansas City Chiefs win. Tampa Bay, Baker Mayfield has played pretty damn well, but Kansas City wins. They go to 8-0, undefeated. They will go to 8-0. Chiefs win on Monday night. Enjoy the games, everybody. There are my Week 9 NFL picks live. Enjoy the games. I sure will. Lions, Packers. To me, the best game of Week 9 will be the Packers-Lions. That's the game of the week for Week 9 is Packers-Lions in Lambeau Field. Go, Pack, go. Please win over the Lions.